The Max Gaming coming back at you live from Mac Gaming Studios in California with another episode of Space Astronomy 2. I'm the Mac Fowler along with
Lil Mac 96 here.
Bonsai 728.
What's up, peeps of the internet? I hope everyone's doing well. I think we're doing just fine. I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, I'm doing just fine as well.
Well,
Doing pretty good until that portal just attacked me.
I saw that. Spike's on the server too somewhere. We're missing GGP today, so that's all right. Whoa, what the?
I love this
Kenneth,
grappling hook.
Will you stop grappling me? Stop messing around.
It threw me through the wall.
It did. It did.
I ended up inside the room in there with the refined storage stuff.
So last time, I'm trying to think of last time. What did we do? Oh, we love rocks. That's right.
Yeah, we love rocks.
We really don't like rocks, but we have no other way to do it. I love rockhounding because of the new textures and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's only one problem that I have with rockhounding.
What was that?
Chemistry.
Yeah, so that's a whole different thing. So last time I think we showed how you could cut the rocks into different patterns.
Yeah, we showed how to automate that and do all that stuff and things.
But there are special alloy rocks, not alloy rocks, but alloy metals that you can make out of some of the minerals that we have that you find in the, when you mine, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you come up here,
Who's
back
coming
into
through the
where we did
Stargate?
the cutting,
Oh, I'm coming up there. I'm going.
you'll see this brand new section of
Yep.
complex machinery.
Yeah, we got a lot of things going on here in this. So some of the hallways are starting to turn out well. These are the machines, the cutting stations that we did last time, and that all worked out fine. But yeah, we installed all these machines here, and I guess let's look at the end. The end product is something like this, like a hydro aluminum brick, right?
Yeah.
But if you look how to make that, right? You need just the blocks, okay?
Yeah,
how do you
hydro-aluminum
make the
block.
blocks? You make the ingots. How do you make the ingots? You need this dust.
Go over a little bit because you don't actually need the dust. What you need is this.
Yes, so some kind of dust.
Yeah.
So in this case, you need aluminum grit, magnesium dust, and then
Manganese dust.
manganese dust, right?
Yes, those are all actual elements in real life.
And in real life and in rockhounding.
Yes.
Who cares about real life right now?
I care about real life. You don't care about real life.
All right. So to get this starts our process in our rabbit hole. All right. So I want to cover it, but I want to be brief because this might be a long episode, and we don't want a long episode.
Yeah.
So just to look at the magnesium dust, right? How do you get that? Well, you could go to Saturn, but we're not there yet. So there is another way to get this. Dusts are produced inside the chemical extractor by producing shards. All the elements composing of a shard will be collected, and when a cabinet bar will fill up, a dust will be produced to operate the machines needed to be consumable to be in place. Okay, so that's great. So that machine they were talking about was the chemical extractor.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can look at the recipes here, and you need these different types of shards plus these gases.
Not gases, liquids.
Well, liquids,
acids.
gases, whatever.
Acids
They're
is
actually liquids because we're storing them in drums.
Yes.
All right. So, 1, how to get this shard. 2, how to get these different liquids. So we can start off over here with liquids, right?
Yeah, liquids I think is the simpler process.
Liquids are made in what they call a lab oven. And one of the simplest ones is the sulfuric acid. And that's water plus the sulfur-bearing compost. Well, here's a whole other thing you have to make. And that makes sulfuric acid. Well, how do you make the sulfur-bearing compost, you ask? You take sulfur or a block of coal in a lab blender and it makes it. So that's a whole other machine.
Yeah, up here.
So we have a lab blender set up right here. And let's go around the back.
Yeah, let's go around the back for this.
Because this is all going to be automated. And it's kind of tight back here, but I'll try to show it as well as I can. So in here, there's a pattern in the crafter saying input 1 coal, it outputs 3 sulfur-bearing compost. That's great. That's for the first one, okay?
Yeah.
And then that sulfur-bearing compost is put into this storage crate, and that storage crate exports it into here, and it goes in this slot here. Plus, we have some other things.
It needs power, and it needs fuel.
So each one of these lab ovens gets a blaze rod, and then each one of them has our RF exciter from quantum flux on it, giving it power, RF power. Okay? So we just went over the first one by itself. We can make the sulfur-bearing compost in here, and it exports it into our crate, and then it exports it into here, and we make this sulfuric acid, which is then stored into this drum.
By the way, one thing we accidentally left out, up here in the lab blender, this also does need fuel in the form of blaze rods, coal, or anything.
That's true. So
But we automated it with blaze rods.
They're coming from here, right?
Yes.
So we have an exporter with blaze rods, crafting card, speed going into a chest, and that's going to supply all the blaze rods for all our machines. Water source for this is just an infinite water source, right?
Yeah, that's simple enough.
So we got water going this way into the machines, and then out of the machines on the bottom, I could go around the bottom here, and that's where it takes the sulfur out and into this drum. What? That drum's full of liquid nitrogen?
Why is that full of liquid nitrogen?
What? Did I do wrong?
That's not correct.
That's not right.
Oh, I forgot to put a filter on that one. That's the reason. I forgot to put the filter.
Sulfuric acid comes in. Why? How come is that? That's I don't understand. What'd you
maybe
do?
through the top.
Huh?
Maybe when I was messing with the top.
So we have to take that one off.
Yeah, we'll have to take this thing off and replace it with a different drum.
Okay, well, make a drum, and I'll go down there and break it real fast.
All right.
Why am I falling down? Okay, yeah, none of this is on yet. All right. Because external storage, yeah, these should all have liquid nitrogen. That is crazy.
Okay.
All right.
That one's fine.
And it should have a filter on it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Sulfuric acid in. That's all I care about. Nothing else can go in there. Okay. So that's just for sulfuric acids. But you get the idea. We're going to craft the compost part that you need in here, right?
Yes.
We're going to craft this part in the lab blender above. And then we're going to export that into a chest. And then put it into the lab oven behind it.
Yeah.
So if we go around the front now, again, we have... Ooh, God, that was a little bit of lag.
Banding.
Jeez, rubber band. We have hydrochloric acid, and that needs a sodium chloride compost, which is made in the lab blender, again, with salt. So this lab blender up here is set to make salt. So salt goes in, and the compost comes out.
Compost goes into the next thing down there.
And it makes the hydrochloric acid, right? Bam.
Right.
Each one of those two, if I should state, go around the back again, has a storage bus on this. So we'll be able to see, actually, how much this will be stored in our RS system.
Yeah.
Okay. Third machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could click it from here. The third one's going to make hydrofluoric acid.
Yep.
And needs a fluorite-bearing compost, which is, oh my gosh, which is these fluorite, I want to say it, fluorite shard,
fluorite shards,
which is granite into a mineral sizer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a whole different thing. So we had to go over here, take our mineral sizer, have an export. Let me see around the back again.
I gave you a staff of traveling, by the way.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I could go back and forth. So in this crafter, I have input 1 granite, output 1 fluorite shard, It also needs gears. And
It needs gears and fuel.
fuel. So in this chest, we're going to have it export blaze rods with a crafter, and then we're going to have it export gears with a crafter. Okay, and all these crafting patterns are back home in our base. So when it inputs the granite with a gear, it's going to output the shard we need.
Yeah.
And that shard is going to go into this lab oven up here, right?
Yep.
Because this has 3 fluorite shards equal 3 fluorite bearing compost. And that's going to be able to make it there, stick it into this barrel. This barrel is going to take it and put it into this machine here. And with sulfuric acid that comes from that drum, we can make the fluorite bearing compost and make hydrochloric acid, which is right here.
Yes.
Okay, so those are the first 3. The sulfur.
Those are the easiest ones.
Those are the easiest ones. Now it gets a little bit more complex.
We need a thing called Syngas. We need... that's what this one does now.
Yeah,
This
so
one is
there are
more
other
complicated.
gases. So we need a phosphoric acid,
Yep.
a sodium cyanide,
Yep.
and a nitric acid, right?
Yes.
So those all do the same kind of things, where the lab ovens make up the compost that we need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is here.
Yep.
And with the sulfur and water, it makes the phosphoric acid.
Yep.
With the sodium chloride compost, you need these 2 gases, though, to make the sodium cyanide.
Yeah.
So we had to make those 2 gases, right?
Yep.
So to make the... this goes on and on. So
It's
to
a
make this
rabbit hole.
syngas,
Mm-hmm.
you had to have this carbon compost and water. To make carbon compost,
I heard an explosion.
I don't know. I chose to use the cracked coal compost
Mm-hmm.
and a lab blender. To make the cracked coal compost, you just put coal on the lab blender.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Easy.
So that's what those 2 lab blenders... Oh, wait. Why do these have nothing in them?
Oh, those are the casting
Oh, okay.
things.
that's what
Oh,
these
you
2
just
are doing
changed-
right
you
here,
just changed
okay?
That one.
That one's taking the coal, and that one's taking the coal compost and making this. Okay?
Hey, we have a problem.
What's blowing up?
Come over here.
Where are you at?
Right here.
Why are you messing with the horses?
I'm not. They're messing with me.
You're a big guy, couldn't take care of it?
No, I just kind of wanted to show that. Don't kill the horses.
Oh, I did kill the horse.
Well, the horses.
Too late.
Oops. Don't ever mess with my episode again. All right.
I'm collecting those horses.
Jeez. Okay, so that's
Well,
the...
there's like 8,000 of them down in the water, so.
They just keep spawning here. So that was the side gas, right?
Yeah, that was Syngas.
Syngas. That was this part. Now we need ammonia.
Yeah.
So make ammonia, you need this ferrous catalyst, plus the syngas and liquid nitrogen.
Okay, well, how do you make the liquid nitrogen? Since we know how
Oh
to
my
make
god.
The Syngas.
Okay, so we got the syngas. The liquid nitrogen is a whole different machine. This goes on and on. So to make the liquid nitrogen, okay, you need this GAN-controlled multi-block structure, okay? And it has several parts. One is this GAN controller, which is actually the controller of it. You need a condenser. I just used tier 1 because you can't make tier 2 yet. You need a storage tank for the liquid nitrogen to be stored at. You need a pressure vessel tier 1. And then...
On the back, you need a heat exchanger.
Where the heck? Oh, shoo.
Yeah, on the back here, you need a heat exchanger on the left. 3 distillation towers and 1 distillation tower top. And then a turbo expander. All of these are tier 1.
Okay. So once you put that together, there's some controls here. This one turns it on. This one, the sanity check, makes sure that everything's assembled correctly. This tells you what tier you're at. This says that the refrigerator units are running. And the current mode, the process that we have doing it is an automated process. It actually runs in 2 steps. 1, it compresses the air. 2, it makes the nitrogen.
Yeah.
So you could actually hit this button and automate it, but it only does one at a time.
But
to
it will
save you
swap
power.
back and forth within the same, like within a couple of ticks.
That's true. So all that is just producing the liquid nitrogen, right?
Yep.
Which has a storage bus on it and is piped through this wall here. If I had a piece of cable I could show you. Piped through this wall here to be mixed in with the lab oven that we need. Okay?
Yep.
So that is the liquid nitrogen part of ammonia.
Yeah. Now, how do you
Syngas
make-
we just did. So that makes ammonia with this ferrous callus, right?
How do you make the ferrous callus?
Okay, so that's a whole different thing in a casting bench. So it's just iron in a genetic pattern in a makes a ferrous callus in a casting bench, and we can show them that one.
It's just up here.
Give me it over here. The genetic pattern one is here. So all you have to do is, if I had a piece of iron, I'll show you how this one works. Because these are individual little makeups, but we have a crafting unit behind it to get it to work. I think it will work. So if you stuck a piece of iron, it presses it down, and it makes... Give me the catalyst.
Oh, I picked it up. It's up here.
Where is it? I'm over here now. Come over here. Stop
can't pick it
zipping
up.
it in and out of places.
I can't pick it up.
You can't get it?
No, it's stuck.
Is it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Do you have any more of those blocks to the front?
I got it.
You got it. Okay.
So it's just a ferrous catalyst gauze. Okay. So that's how we make that.
Yeah.
That was that blender. Okay, so this lab oven is taking the syngas and the ammonia we just made to make sodium cyanide with the sodium chloride compost. We already made that.
Yeah.
So that's not a big deal. Okay? And that's being stored right here.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in the bottom, out the top, just in case we need to use it anywhere around here.
Yeah.
And the last one we needed to make was
Nitric acid.
this nitric acid. Okay, so that's water and ammonia. We already made ammonia. That's great. It was this platinum catalyst. So same kind of thing, a platinum ingot in a generic pattern in a casting bench. Well, the platinum ingot can be hard to make.
Mm-hmm.
But we did it with the sag mill, I want to say. Let me see.
We made that thing up at the top. Not platinum dust, we made that. Platinum bearing compost.
No.
No?
We made
Did we make the dust then?
the dust in the sag mill.
Oh, and you can get that dust from, what's it called? Kepler 22b, I believe?
We took
Nickel ore.
nickel, and it gives 2 nickel grit, but you have a chance of platinum. So if you ran a stack of nickel through the sag mill, it'd give you like 15 to 20 platinum dust.
Yeah.
There's a better way to do that, but for now, that's the way we did it.
Yeah, the better way is going to Kepler 22b and getting the correct dust.
That's
Or the
correct.
correct-
Just
correct
hey,
one.
just take a ship over there. No problem, right?
Yeah.
All right. There's a lot of talking and explain.
Yeah, this one's more of a explaining video.
So
'cause
now
this
we
took
have
us
all
a
the
long
assets
time.
and stuff, Ken. What do we want to do with it now?
Well, now we want
Bonsai? What the heck?
Hey, skeleton horses.
Why are they in my base?
I don't know. I didn't put them there.
Holy crap. All right, so now we have those gases, right? Bonsai, where is he at? He must have put them in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we have those gases, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to put them into these, what is it called?
Which
Leaching
go,
vats.
the sulfuric acid, the hydrochloric acid, and the hydrofluoric acid all go in these leaching vats. What goes in these leaching vats are these minerals. Okay, well, how do you get these minerals? You go back to the mineral sizer and you put an uninspected mineral in with a gear, and you get a sulfate, some type of mineral. All right, so the first one we were doing granite in, these 3 right here, or these 4 right here, all are going to take minerals and fuel and gears. What the hell is going on? Oh my god. So, over here, we have fuel going in, or gears going in, and fuel going in, with crafter cards and exporters, right?
Yeah.
Extra utilities pipe is bringing all the fuel and gears into any of these mineral sizers. The minerals itself are going in on this side, exporter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go inside there and they get crushed down and they come out over here in a mineral. Do you understand that so far?
Yes.
So now the minerals could go in here. The fuel is still coming from over here as the line is connected, but we need that gas. So remember I told you that the gas was stored on these storage buses? Lomac?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
you hear
I
me?
remember.
Are you here?
Yeah, I remember. I thought you were talking to everyone
So
else.
we're exporting the gases we need right here on the bottom, the 3 different gases. And then we're taking those gases up to the machines.
Right.
Okay, so now the mineral goes in, the shard comes out. The shard comes out in this, which is in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And now the shards go into this. Well, this also needs a test tube and what they call a graduated cylinder. Those are both craftable. That's what these two are here for. One's doing the test tubes, one's doing the graduated cylinder. One thing I missed on the leaching vet, it needs this agitator too. And that's craftable and going in right here on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all the ones that are craftable have crafting cards on it.
Good.
To tell the system to craft. Get your horse out of my face.
I ain't putting these guys in here.
So once those fluids are in here with the test tube and the graduated cylinder, it'll start making fluid or making dust, correct?
That's right.
And I haven't put the dust in anywhere yet.
Yeah, so right now it's just going to be making it and keeping it in here.
Yes. Oh my god. Ken.
Cool.
What is Bonsai doing over there?
There's still more.
So many horses. All right, so we can hook this all up and cross your fingers.
Yep. Let's do it.
I hope this works. I'm so scared because I put this together and that's how confident I am with this.
Yeah, we haven't even tested this out, by the way.
No, I haven't.
This is
Okay.
the first time testing.
Where the
everything.
heck does this go into?
It has to
Oh,
go
it goes right here. We'll fix that floor later, right?
Yeah.
I'll go down there and do it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. We'll run it this way like this. Do I have any stone on here so I can fix this? Is he still dropping off horses?
Yep.
No, I'm done.
Oh.
Aww.
At least I didn't fly around the whole island. This was just how many of them had spawned within like 50 blocks.
Just from me hanging out.
Yep.
Well, it's just because of that one we had a sandstorm going on.
Oh. Okay, so that's connected. That should be exporting. Why is it not exporting? Is it exporting or not exporting?
Hold on.
Or is it going out so fast that it's filling up everything? I don't know. The first part is broken already.
Do we have enough power in the RS system?
I don't.
We should be okay.
I just hooked up hella stuff here. Don't hook up anything else, Lomac.
Okay.
Did you hook up all this at one time?
Nope. Not yet. It stops right here.
Well, if we can't get... Oh, I saw a blaze rod. Okay, they're going in.
Oh, it's just filling up everything.
Yeah, it's just going in so quick and out that we can't see it. Okay, so that's fine. So all that's going, right? Now the wire has to go down here. Who made a hole in my floor?
Me.
Of course you did.
There you go.
It was the
It's all hooked up.
Is anything off the front? No.
No.
Is everything hooked up?
Besides these crafters up here.
Okay, let me just see that. So this is all hooked up, all the way down here. All these are hooked up, right? This is hooked up. So I just need a wire right here. No, wait, that's already hooked up too. I don't need a wire here.
Yeah, you don't need a wire there.
Give me that back.
All right, that should be it.
What else? Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
So this should be working? Oh my
Yes.
God, please let it work. If I could get through the horses. It's nothing that's happening.
No. It made the sulfur-bearing compost, but it didn't import it back in.
Why?
Maybe we need an item node up on top. Wait. Why would
No,
we
it's
need
supposed
an
to go in the crafter, right?
It should go out. Oh, I'm guessing the crafter didn't take it back.
Why?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I want to know.
You have to re-import it
Oh,
into the RS system.
Oh, it doesn't go back in?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Okay, well that's simple enough.
You're going to need filters on that, though. All right, we'll be right back. We have to make one adjustment. BRB! And we're back. So, we just had to...
slight modification.
We had to
up
do
here.
one thing. I thought the crafters could take the units it was actually crafting out. That means this one might have a problem here. No, this only goes in.
Yeah, that one only goes.
Oh,
in.
no, it needs to come out. See?
Oh, yep, I see.
It needs to come out and into the system. So all we did was export, make this in out, export off a different channel, which actually connected into here, and then that storage crate actually goes into the system, and they take that compost stuff and put it into here. These storage crates.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's where the exports are at. So you can fix that part. I'm going to go around the front, push my way through the horses, and see. So this works very slowly, as you can see. And as soon as it's getting this fluid, the sulfuric acid in, it's actually piping it out. And let me tell you one other thing. On these lab ovens, you actually have to activate them and set them to the recipe you want. So set it to the recipe you want and then activate it. Set it to the recipe you want and activate it.
It's great for automation.
Yeah, so it can only take certain things in there. It won't allow other gases to go in. So that's why we were able to pipe everything together.
All right. I think that should be it for these.
So it's going to take a... Gosh, stupid horse.
Don't kill my horses.
It's just going to take a while for everything to actually build up, I think, Ken. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because we're short on ammonia right now.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
So I think everything... Oh, there's water going in this one. Like it didn't have enough at one time. But still making it. So we should be getting... We should be... This nitrous tank is... Okay, that's empty. That's good. This is actually making the shards. That's good. This is actually taking the rocks. Let me see if I can catch one that's even closer. See, it's taking the rocks and it's making the minerals right there. Take those out. Those minerals are actually going into here. And this has enough to do it? Yeah, see the bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
The bubbles is a progression. Those are actually going out and into... Oh, we don't have any fluids in here yet.
Not yet.
Why?
Let
me see my storage monitor. Why is there no...
It's using all the fluids at the moment. It just needs to build up on everything.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so let's make one more cut here, and we'll be right back. And we're back. So we made a little boo-boo, a little mistake. On the external storage, make sure to get a bucket of the stuff you're storing and switch this over to fluids. And then
put the bucket in there.
Put the bucket in there, and it'll turn into the fluid that you want to store. So that's what we did there. Everything's good. So now the next step was, actually gain it over to these 3 drums. And as you can see, they're empty, but they're being shipped up. All the fluids are being shipped up into there. So that's all good. And we should actually be seeing some shards. Yes. See the progression going?
Very slowly.
Very slowly. So we have a little bit of phosphorus. We have a little bit of whatever the hell that is. What? I don't know.
Ytterbium.
So it depends on the shards that come out of this latching vat.
Yeah.
So we are short on the latching vat here. It's not filled up yet. So it should be making this stuff, right?
Yes.
Sulfuric acid it needs to make over here, and hydrochloric acid still. But we are getting shards from this one. We just need more. We need more. It should be backing up, right? These should be producing this stuff left and right.
Well, remember, it's really, really slow to produce.
Oh my god. This one's got a ton of them. Hydrofluoric. Why is this seen here?
Hydrofluoric? Which one is that?
It's the third machine in. One, two, three. That says that drum's empty. Something's wrong with that one.
Okay, hold on. Let me check the filter. Third one. Hydrofluoric acid on insert. And what is this?
Maybe the storage bus is not right. Can you pop that drum off there, Ken? And I'll redo it on camera here for everyone.
Yeah, I'll break the drum.
Okay, I'm going to empty this one off and then look for hydrofluoric right here. Just to make sure it's the right one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
It's inputting. I can't see the you should see it on your side, right?
It's not exporting any of it.
1, 2, 3. This one right here, right? Inserting. Why is it not inserting?
Hold on. It's inserting fuel and should be exporting. There's the problem. It's not in the right color.
Sulfuric acid.
Hold on. You see on the bottom right here, this pipe coming out of the bottom of the machine, it's not on the right color.
This one right here?
There we go.
Is it doing it now? Is it supposed to be... The insert has no color, Ken, here.
No, export. Export on this machine here.
Ouch!
You said the third one, right?
Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3. This one. Right here, look. This is sulfuric acid. That's the problem. Extracting sulfuric acid. That's not right.
No, that's not right.
So that needs to be what?
That needs to be
The
hydrofluoric.
The hydrofluoric acid.
And now it's working.
And you got it?
Yep, it's working now.
How did you do that?
Oh, I just went over to this and removed the filter.
Oh, I could put it on here though, right?
Yes, you want to put it on.
Bam, hydrofluoric, right?
Yep.
There you go. Just making sure everything is running good. I should leave this open right here. Here.
Yeah.
You gotta exit. Alright, so now this is empty. This is empty. That's great. That's empty. These are all empty making stuff,
Yep.
right?
That's making it.
Yep.
Very slowly, but yes.
Sulfuric acid is still empty here, so this one's behind. This one's got liquid nitrogen everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it's waiting for Syngas. And the ammonia is short there. Gosh.
Oh, everything seems to be running pretty smoothly.
I think so.
After a little bit of tweaking to our stuff.
All these are going well, right?
Yep, they're all doing perfect.
That's making, that doesn't make anything right now. That's making it, and that's not. So it's all making stuff.
Yep.
They all have compounds. Except the floor bearing's a little low. This one doesn't have a compound here. I wonder why.
It's making it. It's up here.
The Syngas. Oh, okay. That's the double stage one. Yeah. Oh, it's actually making more Syngas. Gosh, dang it. This is tough, man.
Everything's running smoothly.
Let me see.
Don't touch it.
I'm not. I'm just seeing if this is actually going to fill up. Oh, they're both running.
Yeah.
As long as both of these are running, I don't care.
Yeah, see?
Now, when these fill up, let me ask you that. Oh, see? So we're going to need a chest on here and to export these items right here, Ken.
Yeah, but I think for now...
Yeah, that's the next episode. We'll do... Next episode, we actually get along and do this, which has the different recipes, see?
Yeah.
And we can actually... I think we're going to be able to put a crafter on here, Ken.
Most likely, yeah.
And just... Well, you're going to have to choose which setting you
We're
want.
going to have multiple of these.
Multiple?
Yes, multiple of these.
I'm running out of room in my room.
Yeah, but we still have this area right here.
Where's Bonsai at? Is he back yet? He left us.
Yeah, he left.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode today. We're trying out new things. I don't think anyone has gone into rockhounding like this.
No.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a comment. We really appreciate your viewership. And Lomac has disappeared.
I went over to my little laboratory.
That's where Bonsai's at. He's up there floating in your ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are you looking at my laboratory?
No, I'm not.
It's not finished yet.
This
Go.
isn't finished either. Look at this place.
Yes, but my laboratory is more important than this.
All right, make sure to like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and hit the subscribe button. If you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll be notified every time Lomac, I, and Bonsai, GGP, Spike all make a video. You'll be notified, man. So, thank you again. Until next time, the Max Gain, sign off.
Peace out.